Welcome back, guys. Inferno 912 from this side. Welcome on my gaming channel. In this episode, World of Tanks, I just want to encourage you to play this game because it's totally worth it. The game is for free and it's brilliant. It's the best tank game on the market right now, and it's a multiplayer. There is some missions, campaigns and stuff bullshit, but this is all actually multiplayer anyway. My screen is completely bright. I got a little bit problem to look at this right now because the program that I'm using for recording got some problem with the game. That's a little bit weird. The biggest minus of this game is that it's sometimes crashing. Well, pretty often actually. I can't understand why the developers didn't fix that shit. Far more rare when it's crashing during the battle. It happens. It's a different story when you're actually loading to the battle. The good thing is that if you're going to log in to your account very fast, then you're going to be redirected to the battle straight away, and you will see, if it still continue, then you didn't lose anything. You're just going to try to fight your way in it. The game is really, really fantastic. The one thing is for free, but from a second point of view, then amount of the stuff what they give us to the players to use here. You can have a look on the tech tree. The nations, for example, Germans, plenty of choice of tanks, anti-tanks, tank destroyers, some SPGs. It's really cool. Russians, obviously, they got great tanks, very annoying, by the way. I never play with them because there are too many of them on the battlefield already. Americans, this is the line what I'm doing. And there's some other choices. Japan, there is some extra tanks which you can buy for the gold. I think, guys, to be honest, there is plenty of the games which is free to play on many platforms, but most of them are cheat and a lie, because as soon as you're gonna play for a while, then they actually request you to buy the pack, purchase something, and to proceed forward. In this game, you really don't have to. But from my point of view, is actually this game is actually worth to. You can spend a little bit, and then you can have like a premium account, and then your experience and stuff gonna go faster for a while. Depends how much you're spending, with which pack you're buying, all that gold, so you can have some special tanks. There is some nations that is only specials. Maybe not only, but there is some stuff like this. Anyway, that's what I do right now. It's just a little bit experience missing from the Panzer IV. I'm really looking forward to change it. Some of the tanks are more annoying than the other, so don't worry about it if you just keep dying, especially on the beginning, because this is happening to everyone. Choose your tanks, not necessarily wisely. You don't have to think about it too much, but I really encourage you to try the game, but not choosing too many tanks, because it's all coins cost you coins, so try to save it up. So for example, if I got a little bit missing here, I still prefer to wait to play another battle to have it, and then proceed with the next tank. Not gonna do both, not yet. Not even if I will have experience for it. It's just those coins, the upgrades and everything else. Except this, you need to spend lots of money, 370,000 to purchase the tank. Then you don't forget about the upgrades, and you don't forget about the other the tanks which you get. For example, mine. So I'm doing only one line in German. I might changing to one extra because I got plenty of space here. Then I'm doing the American ones, better coming from here. So I decided to do only one SPGs, not gonna making any more because I don't have time to play so many anyway. So those are very annoying, and later it's more fun. When you get a little bit more experience with it, when you know there are some locations on the map with them, and when you get a little bit upgrades, then you can see and feel the difference of your vehicle. So this is not some bullshit. Again, I also advise you, if you want to save some coins, this is my trick, is when you, 1 second, let's go to the garage, service, and then you reduce your ammo. You don't need it. They are always setting you up like resupply automatically. It's always full. When your tank is destroyed, you're losing that, and it's also cost coins. If you're gonna reduce it, some of it on the beginning, some of it gonna go to the depot, and then when your tank is destroyed, you can actually get it back. You like, you know, resupply, and then turn on the automatic one, because well, it's saving shitloads of coins. So trust me on this. You can obviously use some other ammunition for it. This one, for example, here costs actually gold, but they are very, very powerful. I never used them because I didn't spend the money on this game at the moment. Yeah, so this is American one. This tank is perfect. It's fantastic tank. I really much try it out. I'm just gonna say like this. We're gonna go here. That's the line what I was doing on the bottom. So I still keep it for later, the M2 medium. It's a good firepower. It's doing the job. It's fast enough. It's you got some little bit of the cover. I'm gonna show you with the tank in a minute. Even if I die soon, or you know, fast enough or something, this doesn't change the fact that this tank, and it is a good player to controlling it. It's gonna give you lots of coins and experience and lots of fun. For example, the M3 Lee, which is next afterwards, I think the one before is far more better, because the turret is doesn't move in M3 Lee and it's annoying. Now I'm doing M4. I just purchased that tank 2 days ago, and like you can see, I'm working on some next upgrade, which I'm trying to do some armor, and then I'm going to proceed with the next stuff. Let's go back here. So any other tanks from the nations what I don't want to do, I sold it or throw it away, and some of the crew also, because in the barracks you got your crew. So it's good to have some space here if you will have some tanks which you like in the future. I'm telling you guys, sometimes it's like this with this one, China. Obviously this is the Russian production most of the time anyway, but then it's just they combine together to make some changes. Anyway, this is very cool tank destroyer after the upgrades, and this next level is this one. And it's annoying again, always on the beginning. Unless you know what you're doing, you have the experience in the game, then it's brilliant. Okay, so let's go to the battle. Make sure then you choose your server, the location of the server wisely. So on the left and the right, for those who doesn't know, this is the two team, this typical team deathmatch. You can choose some other options in the game. And this is the mine map is very popular. Gonna play quite a lot. Target is easy. Kill others or take the race. You can use some of the stuff to cover your vehicle. Also, before I forget, I just want to let you know, if you're going to download this game, you don't know it for the first time, download the SD version. This is 23 or something gigabytes. And stay with it. Don't rush and don't download the full HD, because you're not going to actually see too much difference. And it's very much difference when you actually the space on the hard disk. So this is the game. Your teammates, very important what they're doing. There's so many interesting or more, and you want me to make more videos from this game, just let me know in the comments below. Come on. You can also have a look on the games that I was free-to-play games. Some few other options here. That is definitely worth it. So my team is terribly deep shit. Trying to focus on this. So sometimes things like this happen completely, you know, the team is important, teamwork and what they're doing, how they play, blah 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 blah, always the same. The beauty of the game is even if the game will continue and you will die, then you can go back to the garage anytime. If your vehicle is not being destroyed and you're gonna go back, then you have a penalty. Leaving your team behind, and this is a little bit shit for them, so this is worth to mention. But if you're dead, then you go back, you're choosing any other vehicle, let's see, for example this one, and you just go back to another map. Server is very crucial. It's on the left corner. I'm playing on the Asia server right now, and it's always trying to connect me when it's on the login, and it's auto connection, and it's very stupid because we're always trying to put me on Australia bullshit, and then I got lucky. I have to wait too long to connect with another map, but on choose a closer one, and then you are good to go. It's probably always European servers, American servers are very fast. Asians are a little bit slower, but you can see it actually didn't take too long, right? Less than a minute to connect with another game. The game can crash any minute. This happens, but like mentioned before, far more rare during the battle. It's more when it's happening during the loading the map. So don't worry about it. This is just a fix. This is just a shit which you just have to live with. Okay, this is another map. There's always battle on the right side, always. And there's some cool stuff in the city, on the left side, another part of the team. I'm not the expert, I can tell you straight away. I play for fun, I play, trying to play the best games, and when I know the game is worth to have a look, and I'm going to share with you. That's my channel for quite a bit. There we go. Very easy to lose this. Don't forget, then this is the situation when I was talking about. Then you can end up like this very, very fast. Radio is also important, and your range of view. So he got much better and he saw me, so what can I do? And this is what I was talking about. You can go back to garage, you're not losing anything. Later you got notification if your team won or lose the battle, and then I'm gonna show you SPG actually. And then you can decide if you are good to go or you need more experience, blah 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 blah. And it's great if you connect so fast. You can see a few seconds and I'm on another battle. Especially this is for new players. Don't worry, everyone have to go through it. Sometimes it's your team, sometimes it's yourself, sometimes it's just bad luck. Some guys are very experienced players here. They know the tricks, they know the maps, they know really a lot of info about this game. The camouflage, trying to say about this battle. Camouflage to your vehicles is also helpful. And now I talk a lot, I want to show you the gameplay, but I just want to pass this many information as I can. The game is old already, it's not new, but for so many years any developer cannot come up with anything better than this. So I think this is a good reason to place this game on my video, on my channel. I just want to try here, maybe it'll work as well. So with SPGs, the reload time really sucks. To try to find it. Sometimes the guys are a little bit slower with it. That was close. But I think it's very cool to have some little bit options. You can balance if you don't want to drive like a crazy knob with very fast time, then you're choosing the slower one. If you are like this in this situation, get some fun and get some points. And remember guys, this helps the team. And I'm very happy with these teammates because somebody is firing soon, otherwise I would have that kill. Keep going in exactly the same position. It's a bit weird. He's gone. I was thinking. I want to say that I'm happy with this team, even if we would lose it. Close. Because they didn't go like many other strange people going on the left side, trying to play between the mountains and hills when they don't have an opportunity to shoot. They actually go left side. Sorry, right side. Let's take maybe I would be able, maybe not. It's 5-1. This is very strong tank. Great. It's very, very powerful. So the help from SPGs really make a big change. Dang it. So if you're in a situation like this, you try to aim at someone else, or relocate. This is also a normal option. It's difficult to hit in this situation because probably my shot gonna end up on that small rock. One or two players can make a massive difference during the battlefield. We might winning now, and then suddenly everything might change. So the guy on the right is gone. Don't even have to aim on this one. Okay, I wish then actually he can show me what's going on here. I know there's a one tank destroyer there, and then the others are on the left. I wish I could have at least one kill. One second, 2 second difference, and somebody beat me up to it. And I think my range is finished about that. So maybe I'm gonna be a little lucky. A little bit closer. Great, basically. Nope. But if he's rushing with the shooting, it's also sometimes it's not working, sometimes you might be lucky. Damn, it's moving again. Good, at least some points. Better to not waste the acid on him now. I passed it close. Damn it! Again. Dang. A little bit unlucky now. Like this, you need the enemy coming next to you, and you must be very lucky to defend yourself. Oh, again. The battles are very well balanced, so don't worry about it. You're not going to end up, or on the battlefield with some, totally crap tank, and then you're going to be put against some tigers and stuff. So this is completely not true. The crew also getting experience. They got some training. If you have gold and use it, it's very useful. Helps a lot, the skills, and then it can actually help you a lot as well with some better, some camouflage, repairing stuff, experience for the rest of the crew, blah blah blah. Lots of things in this game. It's very worth to have a look. I just want to show you also the camouflage. They changed some so that you can do some separate parts in a different way, but. Yeah, this costs the gold, and then they're gonna build you out for this one. So you can try the winter one. Yeah, fantastic. I disagree with this. I'm not gonna buy. You got some emblems. You can write some stuff on it. So it's very cool to have some options. Okay, and there is another one which you can just preset style. Use this, is very cool thing to do. 75,000 gold, and is usually for 100 battles or something. And then you go for the summer, winter, and desert. So I think it's very, very good to purchase this. I don't do this in all vehicles because it's too many. I need the coins for, changing the vehicles right now, or parts in there. I've done it in this. That's how this looks like. Then then when you're going to your technology here, I think I showed that before already. What I'm collecting for is a new turret. So really worth the game is worth to have a look, to at least try it, and you really don't losing anything on it. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the description below, in the comments below, if you like this video. If you want any more information, any questions, just put it there. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in any other of my videos, I suggest you to use the playlist, because I will put in more games on it in time. See you next time.